going to get rock and rolling. This is Coach Jeff. I'm calling in from Huntsville, Alabama this morning. And man, I'm excited to be here. It's graduation season all around the country. I want to say congratulations to those of you who have graduates. I know I got a couple, kindergarten and 12th grade. I'm really excited. Man, I'm excited. It's a blessing to be where we are. Network marketing has made it possible for me to be in attendance at everything. And I thank God for that opportunity just because of this industry. A little sacrifice in the beginning has allowed us to be able to do some incredible things on the back end, and we're not done. We're not even close to being done. But we're excited about where we are because of the sacrifices, the small sacrifices that we made along the way. So I'm excited. I'm glad that you guys have made a sacrifice to be here this morning. It's truly a sacrifice. We know in order to get, sometimes we have to give. And time is the most important thing that any of us can give to anybody because we can never get it back. So, appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully you'll be able to get something or take something or even leave something this morning that will allow you to be able to continue to grow your business. It's all about growth. One of my mentors some years ago, if you're not growing every single day, you're dying. So for us, it's about continuous growth. It's about us prospering every single day. It's about us taking one step closer to whatever the goal, dream, desire is that we're looking to achieve, things that we're looking to get from Zeta International. That's why these calls are so important. We just don't miss these calls. Anytime you get a chance to be around like-minded people, anytime you get a chance to learn from those that have gone before you, it's an incredible opportunity to just be in the right place at the right time, but just showing up. It puts you in an incredible place, in an incredible position to be able to do some things that you never thought you'd be able to do. I'm just going to touch on a couple things this morning. I'm excited about some things that I had an opportunity to share with a gentleman a couple of days ago. And it's kind of ironic how the subject came up. We were just having a casual conversation about business. He asked me a couple of things that kind of led me to kind of reflect on some things about where we are, but more importantly, where we've come. And we really got on the subject of talking about posture, just talking about confidence. He was just in awe of where my confidence was in Visa. He was in awe of where my confidence was in the industry of network marketing. He wanted to know how I was so confident about where I was. And just reflecting on that conversation, I kind of jotted down a couple of things that I think are super important for all of us because posture, I guess posture and confidence kind of are synonymous in this situation, but posture is everything in what we do. I've been in the industry a long time. I've had people call and approach me about opportunities. I've had people, I've met Cole and the Cole market approach me about opportunities. When I get a call from another network marketer, immediately I'm checking his posture. Immediately I'm checking just how confident he or she may be in whatever it is they're calling me about. And guys, I'm here to tell you, if your posture slash confidence is not where it needs to be, you will not sponsor the right people. Hands down, bottom line, does not matter. If you're not confident, if you're not walking with your head upright, your chest spoke out, if you don't have some sort of arrogance, and understand it's a fine line between confidence and arrogance, but if you don't have that confidence that's necessary, those that you are looking for to take you to the next level will never show up. Understand, we sponsor what we are, and if we're looking to sponsor the best, we have to first become the best. So understand that our posture has to be at a position where others just won't understand. Our confidence level has to be at a position of unwavering. It's just unbelievable for us to be successful in this industry. Now understand this. I had someone tell me years ago that there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance. But that line is strictly when you are confident, you are more than 100% believe. You're more than beyond the shadow of a doubt. Believe in whatever it is you are sharing whatever it is you have to offer. But if your confidence shows arrogance, arrogance is what we see when we don't quite believe. Arrogance is what shows when we are pressing to try to show how confident we are in something. When you're confident, you don't have to be arrogant. Sometimes we are arrogant because we don't quite believe. I understand there's a fine line between the two, but the only difference is how much you believe. Now, talking about belief, when it comes to the industry, when it comes to Egypt, there's some major things that we have to have lined up in order to exude the necessary confidence, and those are the things that I'll cover really, really quickly because I think they are key. Now, understand this. I feel like my confidence level in the industry is at an all-time high right now. I've been around the industry now for over 12 years. I feel like my confidence in Zeta is at an all-time high now. I've been involved in Zeta now. This month will make 6 years. So I've been around, and the longer you're around some things, the more positive things happen for you, the more your confidence will grow. But three areas I'll touch on really quick, and then we'll go. That I think have to be at the peak, have to be at the pinnacle in order for us to exude the necessary confidence level we need in order to be able to grow. The number one question we have to ask ourselves, and repeat this morning, ask yourself, do I believe, and how much do I believe? Do I believe? Ask yourself this morning, do I believe? First and foremost, do I believe in the company? In order to exude the necessary confidence that we all must have to get to the pinnacle, to reach the peak of what it is we're looking to do, we all must have unwavering confidence in the company. Now, how do you get confidence in the company? Me, when I first got started, of course, we see the company presentations. So, of course, they give us the facts tell, stories tell. Of course, they give us the facts about what it is we're doing, about the company we're getting involved in, a little bit about the management team, a little bit about Mr. Brailsford. But in order for me to gain the necessary confidence I needed, other than just sticking and staying, I did a little bit further research. How much more research have you done about Ken Brailsford and his background outside of what we see in the PowerPoint? How much more research have you done? And not necessarily research just to make sure we're operating in the right place today. Understand research to help increase your knowledge. How much more hard work have we done, should I say? How much more hard work have we done on these areas to further validate what we know or what we don't know? So understand it's up to us to do that little bit extra when it comes to the company. It's up to us to do a little bit extra when it comes to researching what happens in nature's sunshine. It's up to us to do a little bit extra to find out a little bit more about the background of Ken Brailsford. All we are looking for are things that are going to further our stance, are things that are going to allow us to know when we hear the naysayers, when we see those may not be as positive as we are. All we're looking for are things that are going to strengthen our stance. In basketball, we talk about extra workouts. The best there's been before practice, there's been after practice, but the reason is to strengthen their skills. So for us, we must understand, in order to have belief, in order to have that confidence, in order to believe in the company which we are involved, it takes a little bit extra. Okay? Understand, we have to do just a little bit more. We have to learn just a little bit more than what's presented. We have to position ourselves. How many of us are already registered? Talk about belief in the company. How many of us have already pre-registered for the summit coming up in October? How many times have we gone to the home office? How many times have we taken the home office tour? Just how much do we believe? Our actions show our belief level. So, if we're not already promoting the summit, maybe we don't believe. If we're not already having PBRs and doing the necessary things, maybe we don't believe. So, understand confidence is exuded by our belief. First, our belief in the company. So know that in order to have the necessary stance, in order to have the necessary posture, we all must believe beyond a shadow of a doubt in the company, first and foremost. Second, we all must believe in the products. Know the importance of product belief. We'll go just how do I believe more in the product? Let me tell you this. There's not one single season product that's ever been created that's on the market now, that's available now that I've never used. The number one way to increase your belief in the product is to use the product. I hear people all the time. I hear people ask me all the time when I'm sharing the information, well, do you use the product too? How can I share something with you that I'm not using myself? I've lost 60 plus pounds, blood pressure's down, things are happening, joint pain's gone, things are happening for me simply because I have an unwavering belief in the product. I see people all the time, places like Facebook, places like Twitter, who may have a bad experience with the product for some reason or another, but instead of finding out why they've had that experience, they always are looking for things to blame or people to blame. And that comes from not having a cemented, a grounded belief in what it is that we have. How much more research have you done on Moringa? Talk about believing in the products. If we market the most efficacious varietal of moringa in the world, with the best food formulator in the world. So understand, we have every single thing lined up for us to have the most pristine, number one product. I get joy out of telling people we have the number one health product in the world. So in order for us to have everything lined up, don't you think that we may have to do a little bit more? Don't you think we may have to learn a little bit more? How much research have you done on the moringa? How much extra knowledge do you have about the moringa? How much research have you done about ashwagandha? How much research have we done about all the things that we have in place that will only strengthen our stance and increase our belief level? So understand, it's important for us to have that unwavering posture, that stance, in order for us to have that belief, in order for us to be able to talk to any and everybody. We must have that belief in our products, guys. If you don't use the products, if you're not on the auto ship, a correct proper auto ship, I'm not talking about a 1Ks, stretching out over 3 or 4 months. If you're not on the proper auto ship, if you haven't experienced all the products, guys, in order to increase our belief level in what we have, to increase our belief level in our products, you have to become a product of the product. There's no way on earth we'll ever get to the top of the company if we're not fully experiencing the product. I've seen people get auto ships and use the auto ships to share. I've seen people do so many creative things, use the auto ships, use their product to be able to send out long distance packages. All those things are great. But guys, the first person we must fail, the first person we must convince is ourselves. And if we're not convinced, how can we go out and fully share our emotions, our excitement with anybody else if we don't have the necessary belief in our own product? So become a product of the product. I encourage people to change your auto ship up. Find a product you like, great. Next month, order something else. Team 250 is in place. We get a free product month over month. Next month, try something else. Next month, try 590. Next month, try XM Plus. Next month, try the Smart Mix. Next month, try the Super Mix. Guys, let's be creative in what we do in order to further strengthen our stance. And then as the industry, we have to have faith. Understand, we have to have unwavering faith in our industry in order to have the confidence and posture we need. Guys, we have to know from birth that we've been conditioned, we've been trained, we've been programmed to think 12 years of school, 4, 5, 6, 7 years after that, then we go and work for somebody else for 40, 50 years until we can't work any longer, and then we get the opportunity to quote unquote retire. We've been programmed for that. My parents, I can remember at a young age, I made my wife now. I do it now, joking with my kids. You need to go get a job. If you can do all those things, you need to be somewhere working. So understand that we're programmed. We're born into a world that programs us for corporate America. We're programmed to think that 9 to 5 is the only way. We're programmed to know that all these years of school we put in, all these hours of homework, is to help us one day get that quote-unquote good job, if there is such a thing. So understand, we've been programmed for so many years on why the 9 to 5 is the only way to survive. So understand that it's going to take some unlearning and relearning to fully have confidence in this industry. Understand you're going to have to go through some things. Some people are going to have to quit. Some things are going to have to happen. There's going to be some mess in your business at some point. But understand those are just things that allow us to learn the necessary things we need to learn to understand where this industry is going, where this industry can take us, what we have to go through in order to grow through what it is and get what it is we're looking to get. So understand, believe in our industry. There are books, there are tapes, there are CDs, we call it personal development. But understand there are so many ways to increase our belief in the industry. But the number one way is to stick and stay. You gotta go through it. To get to it, you have to go through it. So understand, if you want to increase your belief in the industry, stay in it. The only people I ever hear that talk down on network marketing is always two types of people: those that have never been in and those that have quit. Those are the only two people that will give you negative things about network marketing, and those are those that have never been in and those that have been in and quit. I don't want advice from either. So understand, to further strengthen our belief and stance when it comes to the industry, it takes experience. There are things we can learn, there are things in books, but guys, experience is the best teacher. Read it, learn it, and then put it into action. But understand, experience is our best teacher. Your belief in this industry comes from getting involved, learning, implementing what you learn, and then staying around. I'm a veteran of the industry. I'll die in this industry. But now my belief is where and headed where it needs to be, simply because of what I've grown through and what I've gone through inside of the industry. Welcome the problems. The people that make the biggest checks are those that can solve the biggest problems. Welcome the problems. Every time we solve a problem, large or small, we get better. Every time we get better, we're working closer to being the best. So understand, and last but not least, and then we'll open the lines, the number one thing we have to believe in order to exude that confidence is myself, is ourself. How much do you believe in yourself? Growing up, we all remember the little engine that could. He thought he could. He thought he could. I think I can. I think I can. God, if you think you can long enough, sooner or later you will know that you can. The number one belief system, the number one place we have to place or position belief is within ourselves. When I got started in the industry, I looked around for people, no offense, but I looked around for people who were worse than me. In my mind, I've always felt if somebody else can do it, I can do it too. If it's been done before, it can be done again. If my neighbor did it, I can do it. If my friends did it, I can do it. If someone else did it, I can do it too. How much do you believe in yourself? Do you see yourself as a crown diamond elite, or do you see yourself as just a builder 500? Do you see yourself as a diamond, or just do you see yourself, as a builder 1000? Nothing wrong with builder 1000, nothing wrong with builder 500. We must all go through those levels to achieve the pinnacle in the company. But the bottom line is you have to see yourself there first. Without vision, the people perish. It takes vision and belief in ourselves in order to get where it is we're looking to go. So God, I want to help each and every one of you increase your belief. But remember, it starts with belief in the company importantly, we have to all believe in ourselves. I knew I could do it when I got involved. When it would happen, I have goals, I have dates, I have dreams of things I want to achieve, but as long as I stay in the game, I know it's going to happen. As long as you stay in the game, as long as you keep moving, it's going to happen. I promise you, the only people, once again, you ever hear say anything negative about the industry network marketing are those that have never been involved and those that have been involved and quit. And understand neither of those people can help us to where it is we're looking to go. So walk today with confidence, walk today with that posture, walk today in knowing that we have every single thing we need. There's some areas we can get better, but guys, understand as long as all of us are locked on and on, nothing can come between us. Walk with that position, walk with that posture, walk with that confidence. When you talk about vision to somebody, be excited about what you have. I always tell people, and it's funny in our industry, because we all know we need to talk to people that are better than us. But we always find those who are afraid to talk to those people because of their backgrounds. You know, I'm afraid to share with this doctor I know because he's a doctor. I have rocket scientists I know I want to share an opportunity with, but I'm afraid because he's a rocket scientist. Guys, this is the bottom line. All of us are leisure professionals. Whether we just got in yesterday or we've been around for years, all of us are leisure professionals. And regardless of what a person or a prospect does full-time, 9 to 5, they know nothing about Visa. So right out the gate, whether you got involved yesterday or you've been involved, right out the gate, you already know more and possess more information and knowledge than they do. So don't let them scare you. If you were calling a rocket scientist to talk about rocket science, then you should get nervous. But if you're calling a rocket scientist to share the miracle of Moringa, get excited because you have something that they want, that they know absolutely nothing about, and they absolutely need. So before we go, let's open the lines. Anybody with any comments or any events you'd like to promote, now would be the time to do so.
Hey, Coach David, I'll be here. Once again, thank you so much for the information. Second of all, you're right. It is about me, and it wasn't until I realized that I had to have the confidence to go out and share with the Disease Nation the product that I was using, because that was easy. Once I put the product in my body, I knew I was putting the product in my body for the rest of my life, and basically everybody else I love. But the rest is going out and getting it done. There's a couple things I want to share. First and foremost is always the next meeting is tonight. I'm working on, and everybody else should be working on, putting somebody in Atlanta. But June 1st, mark your calendars, the Vallejo, California, a super training with many leaders from out here, and it is going to be a super training, and we are going to be going live to, smokes. I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, super training in Vallejo at the American Canyon, Gary Thompson Emerald, and we will be streaming live across the United States to Belgium. We're going to Europe. We are doing an event, and we are going to blow it up. There's nobody who's going to be left behind. Everybody's going to be a minimum goal going to the rush. Thank you for your training. I don't have enough paper to get the education you're sharing with the Disease Nation. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you, and much success to you. I look forward to seeing you in October, if not sooner. Anybody else? All right. Appreciate everybody plugging in. Let's get excited today. I'm excited. I wake up excited. I go to bed excited. I stay excited. Use your energy, positive energy, to attract what it is you're looking or what it is you need in order to continue to grow your business. Guys, I'm excited to go out today and share the opportunity. The key is us sharing the opportunity. You'll be amazed at what happens when you just share the opportunity. Share the day, just share the ring with somebody today that absolutely knows nothing at all about what we have.